Fura is a simple woman of action, you could say. Whatever my father would say, she'd do.
Serana, you look great in your new armor.
Did you craft this all by yourself?
Yes, I did.
This outfit looks absolutely stunning on me. The embroidery is exquisite, and it fits my form like a glove. I can tell you took some inspiration from the royal vampire armor I used to wear on the island. It's just as alluring and enticing. And best of all, it's so light and breathable that I won't be weighed down in combat. This has to be one of my all-time favorites. And I must say, I never realized you had such a talent for tailoring, my love. You truly know how to make a girl feel sexy.
Where's the last batch of alchemy ingredients I asked you for?
Yes, that. There were, well, complications.
I don't want to hear about it. I want what I asked for.
Yes, Farron, of course.
Yes, how may I serve you, my lord?
I've brought the Elder Scrolls.
I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with the scrolls any longer, my lord. Please, do not be angry with me.
What are you talking about?
I'm afraid in my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to prepare. The failure is purely mine to bear. As you can see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling, it's that I am physically unable.
You're blind!
Oh, please, my lord, please, forgive me.
I don't suppose there's a cure.
If only such a miracle existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant pleasing you.
Then we have no further need of you.
Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls.
Go on.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you.
Just get to it!
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the Glade should provide the answers you seek.
Explain this ritual.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Yes, Farron, of course. I'll see.
Carefully gather the bark? How?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every Moth Priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Do I need to read the scrolls in any particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy. Fortune smile upon you, my lord.
Another day in Skyrim. I'm still trying to decide which is more unpredictable, the weather or the inhabitants. Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are going to have some words when we get back. Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful. You're a great alchemist. You know that, right? And that's coming from me, so it means something. Do you need something?
This grove truly looks just as beautiful as you are.
I may be out of the loop on the whole romance thing, but that pickup line is just bad. Abysmally bad.
I would never. I'm not some milk drinker.
Good, I'm glad that's sorted. Kind of got worried for you a bit there. Anyway, I'm glad you're here with me. It really is picturesque, and I couldn't have gone this far without you.
Same here.
You know, this is going to sound odd. I mean, with everything that's going on. The prophecy, the scrolls, the certain death looming over us all the time. But this place is so beautiful. It's kind of like I used to imagine. You know, make love to the one person in my life in the most beautiful grove in all of Tamriel. My, maiden dreams. They're just some silly fantasies I had back when before, well, what I got was the exact opposite of everything I had imagined. I guess it's ironic, now that, thanks to my father, I'm here. With you. Do you think I'm beautiful? Alluring even? Ravishing? Do you want me? Why don't we make Dibella blush? Right here, right now, like there's no tomorrow.
Yes, come to me.
Then, what are we waiting for? Wow. I feel so liberated, strong, and I feel lighter, free. Finally, just free. Should have done this ages ago. This is nothing like... And you're good at this, huh? My ravishing partner. Oh, I feel so good, you have no idea.
We should do this again, soon. You know, I'm not exactly the marrying type or anything like that. Temples don't really agree with me, and the concept of long-term commitment for a vampire. I mean, it's one thing for Nords to be promising eternal companionship, you know, with how short mortal lives are. But us vampires? Well, that'd be an awfully generous promise, wouldn't it? Are you listening? And then, what kind of wife would I have made anyway? Homemaker? Keeper of the hearth? Children would probably be scared of me, and rightfully so. And what would I cook for you? I mean, for my spouse. Poisonous stews, blood pies, right?
I don't know. I imagine you'd be a good wife. Smart, beautiful, funny.
You'd imagine? You really like me then? I didn't realize. Oh, it must have been why you were so wonderful just now. I'm sorry I lunged at you like that. Well, I'm not sorry. It was amazing. But you... Well, what I'm trying to say is, I like you too.
But...
I'm just in such an addled state right now. I don't know how I would really feel once this rush wears off. I don't want to make a heap of hasty promises and then, you know, betray your expectations.
Well, why don't we talk about it at a better moment?
Great. That's exactly what we'll do. I'm glad we're in agreement here. Oh, and thank you for everything. If you won't mind, I'd like us to relax here for a bit.
Old stone walls towering over the sea, but a candlelight high up shining brightly. All alone, sitting in the bay window, tear-stained eyes, and the waves crash below. Old stone walls, deep down in the dark, long lost hopes and secrets sealing my heart. But then you were there, reaching out your hand, and for just a moment I was brought to life again. Old stone walls, I've seen so many now. Tales and stories, and the joy of being dragged around. Your smile so bright, I could go blind. But that's okay if you stay by my side. Cold dripping leather, the smell of rain. You fast asleep as I study your face. Old stone wall, they don't hold me anymore. I'm happy where I am, in the grip of your arms. Yes?
Have you ever seen anything like this?
It's not like anything else in Skyrim, I can tell you that much. From now or before. There's probably groves like this all over Tamriel. Most people just don't even know what to look for.
Does it bother you that we're working with your father?
I figured it would be more of an issue for you.
This isn't going to end well, is it?
No, it's probably not. I mean, what do you think my father will do when we bring him the bow?
He'll want to use it.
Of course he will, but at that point, he'll have everything he's ever wanted. He won't need either of us anymore.
You think he'll try to kill us?
You'll have shown yourself to be strong, which means you can't be allowed to just stick around. And I'll be unnecessary once he has it.
So what do we do?
I
think you know. We both know what's going to have to happen once we find the bow. Keep strong, and eyes open. We're on a different path now. Ready when you are.
I think we're good now. Let's move. Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees. Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer. Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls. Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
That felt strange.
I could see it in your eyes. You looked 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
It's in a place called Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally rewrite the prophecy as we see fit. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
The scrolls gave me its exact location.
Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down. I could really bury myself in a good book right about now. I love you, Dracul.
Lead on.
Over here.
Ashes to ashes.
Is someone there? Hello?
Now you're mine.
What's the plan? Every step we take is steeped in history. Let's keep writing our own, shall we? I'm glad we're together. You ever think about what's next? I've always fancied visiting the Somerset Isles.